Good morning. Welcome to a new vlog. It is Wednesday, so I taught yesterday. I didn't vlog yesterday. It was just, yeah. It was a nice day overall, but I'm definitely still getting used to the new schedule and figuring out a new routine. But today, because last week I didn't really vlog Wednesday, I keep going in and out of focus, I feel like. It's the morning light, probably. Just doesn't know what to do. It's very cloudy and it's still early, so the sun is also still coming up. But yeah, I've woken up early. Well, early for me. I woke up at 7. So I'm gonna take advantage of that and I'm gonna go for a morning hike. Just get my hike done, out of the way. Do it in the morning when I'm not racing the sunset, and then I'll know that like when I get home, whatever time is left with the day, by the time I take a shower, eat breakfast, all of that stuff is my time to work. I won't feel like I've got to stop working early to go for a hike. So I think this will be a good thing. Plus it is still cloudy and it is still quite cool out. It's still in like the low to mid 50s and cloudy. So perfect weather for me. So I'm just gonna put my shoes on, grab my hoodie, and get out the door. And I'm really looking forward to it. You know, yesterday was just a lot and my brain is just tired and I'm forgetting things and I'm misplacing things, and then it just makes me feel like I'm losing my mind, and that's just not fun. So I'm hoping starting the day with a hike, clear my mind, get some fresh air, all of that good stuff, come back here, get cleaned up, eat some yummy food, and then get to work. I've got a long task list today. I've got a flashing battery light, so I'm gonna go for my hike. I will take you guys with me and we'll just see how the day goes. Wednesday. I've had a wonderful hike, better than I thought I would. I just not really in the best mood this morning. Yesterday was just, as I was talking earlier, it was an okay day. It wasn't a bad day. Just wasn't the greatest. Just exhausting, just long and exhausting, and my anxiety is up right now, and so yeah, it's not always the greatest. Today is just going to be a quiet day at home, so I think today will be better. I've started it off with an excellent hike. My stomach wasn't feeling the greatest. It just felt a little unsettled, I think, from all the stress and anxiety. So I was really worried that that was going to get worse. But thankfully, I was able to just kind of not think about it, not focus on it. And so it got better. I feel fine now. My knee held up. I am wearing my knee brace. So, because if you were watching a couple of vlogs, like the last vlog and I think the vlog before that, I mentioned that my left knee is now acting up. It feels like it's a problem if I hyperextend, which I do that sometimes. It's not fun. I didn't want to overdo it today because I do still have to go walk around campus tomorrow. So didn't want to push my luck, but held up good. So I'm ready to go home and take the brace off because it is a bit obnoxious to wear. But yeah, it's just a gloriously cloudy morning, but towards the second half of the hike, I don't know if it will have shown up on the iPhone. I don't even know if it would have shown up on my vlogging camera, my Canon, but there are just the most beautiful sun rays coming through the clouds off in the distance. And it's just so relaxing, so peaceful. I just had some lo-fi music playing on my earbuds, and it was just fantastic. So now I'm ready to get home. I need to push the vlog live. I'm a little late doing that. Then get myself cleaned up, get some breakfast, and then get settled in to work. So that is the plan. Time to get to it. Okay, it is quite a little while later. Not that much later, but a little while. Oh, I need to move my printer. As you will have seen earlier, I have my new printer, but my old printer was also my flatbed scanner. I have a scanning app on my phone, but it only does JPEG or PDF. It won't do PNGs. And that is what I prefer to use for scanning cover art. So yeah, you will have seen that I have taken the sketches I have done so far and scanned them in. I'm still missing 2 elements. I still need to draw Eleanor, and I still need to draw the post box or pillar box. I will work on those, but I wanted to, before I got working on those, I wanted to get what I've done scanned in, and I'm going to arrange them in a little bit on Canvas, or not on Canvas, on Photoshop. So I've got them all imported into Photoshop. I'm going to get them all like placed and get everything kind of cleaned up and fitted in right, because I'm going to be layering them over each other. So there's going to be some bits of the scan that I need to like erase so that it doesn't block anything. So I'm going to do that later this afternoon, I think, because I think I want to do that on my external monitor so it's bigger. But for now, I'm enjoying sitting in my chair, and I've just got YouTube walking videos on. It is a beautiful day. It's sunny. It's like there is now, oh, I think there's still some clouds over the mountain, but generally there's like no clouds visible. I can just see a tiny bit of cloud over one of the buildings across from me. That hike today really was fantastic. I am feeling in a much better mood now, so that's good. I'm just adjusting my task list for today. I'm not going to film anything other than this vlog. So I've scanned the cover so I can cross that off. I'm not going to cross off proofread yet because I might do some more proofreading, but I did want to add grade Thursday. I think I'm going to do some grading just because it'll make tomorrow easier. I also want to do some more cover sketching today if possible. Today it might just be playing with what I've put into Photoshop, and that might be my cover work for the day. What's left to sketch won't take terribly long. I'm going to take my time sketching Eleanor. I'm trying to do something for Across the Pond every day, whether that's proofreading or cover work. And I'm hoping that by doing a bit of cover work alongside the proofreading, that they might both kind of be done around the same time, or at least the ebook cover will be done by about the same time as the proofreading. Then once I finish the proofreading, I can go back in, finalize all the formatting, get my final page count, get the template for the print book cover, and then do that. I still need to write a tagline and a book description. I've got really bad ideas. So, but you gotta start somewhere. So I've started with that, but I do need to work on some of that over the next week or so as well. I'm still really trying to get this done by the end of January so that the book can hopefully be out sometime in February. I'm both trying not to set dates for myself, because I feel like then if stuff happens and that date arrives and I haven't published it, then I'm disappointed. But it's overdue by a lot. I can't deny that. And I want to get it done so I can move on to the next book projects. Like, I'm really chomping at the bit to get back to the Royal Romance book and back to outlining Independent Hearts book 2. Like, I really want to get back to work on those two projects. And I just kind of want a break from Across the Pond. But like, I need to get Across the Pond out before I can truly take a break from it. But with the semester starting and coaching business stuff, it's just, I was talking to my mom about this yesterday. I'm still trying to figure out what my new pace is, because obviously this year, like, one of my big intentions for this year is slowing down. And obviously I can't slow down so much that I stop getting things done. Like, I still have work I have to do. I still have goals, and I still have projects that I'm excited about and things that I want to get done that I enjoy and give me satisfaction. So I don't want to just stop doing them. But obviously I can't keep pushing myself at the same pace that I did throughout most of last year and throughout all of 2020 and 2019 and 2018. Like, I just feel like throughout all 5 years of my PhD and the 2 years of my second master's prior to that, I was just going nonstop, just doing things constantly. And it was exhausting. And then since graduating, like, I've been trying to have second jobs, third jobs, side hustles, all kinds of things to supplement my full-time income, because I kind of have to do that. It just doesn't leave much time for me. And so this year I want to slow down, and I want to put myself first and make myself and my physical and mental health a priority. but I still have things that have to get done. And so what is my new pace going to be for this year? How much or how little do I need to do on a daily basis to still feel like I'm making significant progress each week? Because I definitely struggle with like an all or nothing mentality. Either I proofread 5 chapters a day and I finish the proofreading in a week, or I don't proofread at all. And it's like, if I had just back during Vlogmas, like when the semester was done, it was about ready to be proofread. I kept working on the back matter longer than I needed to. I could have just started proofreading it. If I had started proofreading it in December and done just 1 chapter a day, I'd be done by now. But I kept putting it off and telling myself, I'll get to it soon and I'll do more than 1 chapter a day. It's like, no, I should have just done 1 chapter a day. So I'm trying now to do at least 1 or 2 chapters a day consistently. So I've done 1. I'm going to try to do a second one. I think I'm up to chapter 8. I did chapter 7. So I'm about a third of the way through the book. And it was kind of the same thing with the cover sketch. I finally was just like, okay, don't sit down and try to do the sketch all in one day. Sit down. Like, I did this sketch in 1 day. And it didn't take me long because it's just a bunch of lines. It's not that difficult. And so then once that was done, I went through and just said, okay, just every time you've got a few minutes, sit down and trace the ink line sketch of different sections. So like, I am starting to make progress by doing small steps on a daily or almost a daily basis. So like, I need to start doing that as well with reading this book, which you saw in Vlogmas. I need to start reading through this. It's basically a textbook, so I need to just put my student hat back on, get out my highlighters and my page flags and start reading this book, just like a few pages a day. Yes, it will take me longer to read that book if I'm only reading a few pages or like 2 sections a day, but it will get read eventually. I'm trying to have a relaxing day because I'm also still trying to figure out how hard can I push myself on Wednesdays. After teaching on Tuesdays and having a very busy day on Tuesday, how hard can I push myself and how much can I do on Wednesday but still be able to go to campus on Thursday and teach and not be exhausted and then not be completely useless by Friday. So I kind of feel like Wednesday and Friday are both to a certain extent recovery days from teaching on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So there's a limit to how much I can do. But I think like for now, I wanted to get my work laptop. I'm gonna go sit back down, put on a YouTube video. I've got 2 sections. I still have those two classes to grade. They're literacy narratives. So I graded the literacy narratives for both of my Tuesday classes. So now I need to do it for my 2 Thursday classes. The literacy narratives are really easy. They're 1 to 2 pages, double spaced, and it's just them talking about their writing history. So it's not hard. It's just time consuming because I need to take the time to read them. I'm gonna do the grading first, check my email, but I haven't noticed any emails coming through on my phone. Finished drinking my coffee, which is probably getting cold after me talking to you for nearly 17 minutes. Let's go grade now. Okay. I actually have the beginnings of a cover. Like, it's still missing elements. It's still missing Eleanor and the post box, but the background I'm actually really happy with it. Now I just need to figure out what colors I'm using, and the sky isn't right, but I have a cover, like the beginnings of a cover. I'm very excited about that. This feels like progress. This feels like a ton of progress. Okay, that makes me very happy. This is what I've got so far. And like I said, it is like, stuff is still under construction. Obviously this isn't in the right order, but I think it works. I think it's gonna work. I feel like Eleanor is gonna look different on all 3 covers. I can't make her look the same. I'm happy with how this is looking, so I can keep tweaking and playing with different colors. It's super easy. I just choose different colors and then use the paint bucket tool. I'm really happy with how I did it this time, because with so for those who are new here, these are my books. These are 2 of my books. This cover my sister did, but then she wasn't able to do the cover of book 2, so I did the cover of book 2. And I think, considering they're 2 different cover artists, we did a pretty good job. But yeah, oh my gosh, that was kind of a long time lapse. I set it up and then just kind of forgot to check it. It was a 9-minute time lapse. Oops. But oh my gosh, like, I have the beginnings of a cover. So excited. It's like, I know I'm taking a long time, and I know that there are some of you who are really ready to read this book, including some beta readers who've already read it, but I know they're still excited for it to actually be out, and that just makes me so happy that people are that excited. So like, I'm getting there, and I feel, today just feels really good. Today just feels like I have made a giant step forward with this. Like, I can actually see the cover coming together. It's not just random sketches, and feels like it goes faster when I'm putting up like when I'm doing these elements a little bit at a time, rather than drawing all of this as one drawing. And now I've got control over, because if I flip this around, all of these are separate, so I can make all of these disappear because they're all separate elements. And then the street is its own element as well, and then the sky is actually its own element too. So I can put all of these back. So we've got the center back, kind of the cross street, the left side of the street, and the right side of the street. So they're all separate elements, and that made it easier to draw, and also makes it easier for me to, like, now when I get Eleanor done, I can draw her bigger, and then I can size her down to fit in proportion with everything. Same thing with the post box, because I do better drawing bigger, and I noticed that with Bookshop. I drew that bigger and then resized it for the cover, because if I drew it exactly the size of the cover, some of these things would be really small, and it's not that I've got a ton of detail in this to begin with, but I wouldn't be able to have even half of the detail that I do have if I drew it to size. So I was drawing them bigger, and then I've just popped it into Photoshop and sized it accordingly. Oh, I'm so happy. This just makes me so happy. Anyway, it is 5:45. The sun is just about set. There's just a very faint glow on the building opposite me. Neighbors are coming home and walking their dogs, and I'm just all cozy here in my apartment. As you've probably noticed at this vlog, yes, my Christmas tree is still up. No, I don't really care to try to crop it out of the videos. And no, I don't feel bad or weird or guilty for still having it up. It's still making me happy. It will be down by the end of the month. I'm not gonna leave it up into February. I have done that before. I won't do that. I do want to take it down. I'm just enjoying it too much, so I'm leaving it up. Anyway, that is that. I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. I'm going to put away Photoshop, or I will spend the whole night tinkering with this. I still need to get the green right. Patrick and Eleanor's Muse house is a sage green, and I just need to figure out, it's kind of driving me crazy, which would be more sagey. It needs more gray. It needs more gray. I always forget the, that's better. Yeah, that's much more sagey. That's good too. Oh, that's messing up with my lines now. Ah, don't do that. I have to be careful because if I keep layering on colors, it makes my lines really muddy. I'm gonna play with that later. If you've enjoyed this vlog, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that great stuff. Question. What have I done today? We usually base our question on what I've done. No, you can let me know. Are your Christmas decorations still up? Yes, that will be our question. As you saw, my tree is still up. Are your Christmas decorations down? Did they come down the day after Christmas? Did they come down the day after New Year's? Did you not put any up at all? Let me know, because I'm really curious if I'm the only one who still has her Christmas tree up. I did today, so progress, more progress. I did take the wreath down. So I now have my January, February, like winter wreath is on the front door and the Christmas wreath is put away. That can be our question. Is your tree still up? Let me know. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. It's been a really nice chill day. I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye. Thank you.